Hey everybody, today we're going to be comparing the Glock 19X to the Sig P320. Two pretty common pistols and around the same category. Let's see which one you would pick. Now let's start off with price. I picked this one up more recently for about $566, and then of course that was before taxes, so that was the sticker price on it. This was, I want to say, around $580 when I bought this. This is the one that does come with the night sights. No ammo. Chamber's empty. We're clear. So this one does come with the 3-dot night sights. And yeah, it's pretty bright in here, so you probably can't see it, but and I do have this one outfitted with a nice TLR1, probably my favorite weapon light for pistols. And don't mind the stippling. I did this. This is my second stipple job. I guess the triple weave looks decent, but the borders are, yeah, that could use some work. I did some borders on a TX22 actually, and that looks much better than this. But the pattern don't look too bad, and it does feel really good actually. But yeah, price-wise, just about the same. And they both come with pretty much the same stuff, besides the Glock coming with 2 extra back straps, but they both come with 3 mags. Now, as I mentioned, they both do come with 3 mags. Sig does come with these 15-round standard metal magazines. And the Glock clear. I don't have any ammunition around, so it's all empty mags, empty guns. It comes with 2 of these. So 2 of these longer. I think these hold 19, so it's 17 plus the extended base plate. I love these. I love how they look. And then you get the standard flush mag 17 rounder. So looking at what they both come with in the box, you're gonna get this nice color matched case for the Glock, and I really like how it looks, honestly. This is the only Glock I own right now. I've had 2 Glocks in the past and got rid of both of them. I had the 43X, which was a decent carry pistol, and then I had, I think it was the Glock 20 10 mil. Yeah, that thing was kind of a mistake, but it was fun to shoot while I had it. Anyway, yeah, you're going to get normal Glock stuff that comes with these. You're going to get a cleaning brush. Oh, there's my receipt. Yeah. So, paid a good chunk for it. Yeah, actually, the price dropped when I actually went to go get it. You do get 2 back straps with it. I do have the larger one on here already, and I'll go over why I did that in a minute. But you get the... that's the old pin, and the new pin, which is wider to accommodate for the strap, is already on there. Of course, you get your gun lock, your paperwork down there, and a little speed loader. As for the Sig, you get this bigger case, but a case nonetheless. I'm happy, like, I do like pistols that just come with a hard case, especially one that you can lock. In that case, you don't have, anything else you could put it in to lock it up. I have a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus, and it comes in a cardboard box. Fine, whatever. I'd rather have a hard case, though. But it comes in a nice, pretty big, just plain-looking, big old case. And like I said, you do get 3 mags with it. And all your paperwork and garbage down there. Same thing. Gun lock, you get a sticker and some advertisements. But let's take a look at this real quick. Let's talk about the grip first, okay? Naturally, this grip works much better for me. I don't know. I haven't been much of a Glock shooter, really. And comparatively, these hold much different. It's a much more forward-feeling grip. And I needed to put this extra back strap on here to kind of create some more distance between the webbing of my hand and the slide, because it catches. Like, I like to have a really tight, high grip on this thing, and it still is even pretty close. You can see to where it would kind of catch on my hand there. So I needed a little bit of extra separation there, so it wouldn't keep dragging on my hand. That being said, most people that haven't shot Glocks will grab it and it'll look like this, and they'll have to adjust it down. That's a learning curve. You know, you're supposed to kind of shoot these with your thumbs, like oriented, kind of like the meat of your hand here is supposed to be a bit forward. I don't know, it's a whole learning curve. I can shoot with it. It's just so much nicer and more natural to grab and shoot this. And I feel most people would agree to an extent. I know some Glock fanboys are probably going to get a little verbal. That's fine. I don't care. Another cool thing, well, I can't really compare too much on the grip texture because I do have this stippled. The stippling on this is fine. You know, I do got a little weave going in there. Yeah, whatever. I really try to do better. I might try to do better on this with a weave just to kind of redeem myself. That was my second job. But no, the texturing on this, it's kind of neutral. It's nothing too aggressive. And it's got that straight grip on the front. No finger grooves. And this also does come with the night sights. The 19Xs come with night sights, metal sights. That's one big thing that, besides the color and how it looked, I wanted some decent sights. And I don't plan on putting any optics on these. Well, at least I can't with the current slides that they have, unless I get some work done. But my P365X is my carry gun right now. That's what I used to conceal carry, and I do have a hollow sun on that. That's the only pistol I have a red dot on. Besides that, I'm rocking the irons. And these both do have pretty good iron sights. I like both of these. So for the Glock, it's got the rear serrations, no front serrations. I'm not too worried about it. I do like the front serrations. I don't know. I do like going up to the front to do my press checks. You can just do this too, but I naturally go for the front. So this is a nice thing to have. If you get the 45, I think it is a Glock 45, which is basically this, but not the, 19X version. It does come with front serrations. So trigger straight out of the box, Sig takes it. Of course, this is, not the best. I think these are like a 6.5, 7 pound trigger pull. I did have a minus connector that I threw in here, and that does make it a little bit better. So from the beginning, it is still clear. So trigger safety comes back right there. It does have a pretty definitive wall, and it's not the lightest, but it's better than stock with that minus connector. Pretty definitive reset there, so not too bad. I'd say it's a good duty feeling trigger. But besides that, nothing too special. I was thinking about possibly getting a Timney for it, but this, it works fine. And I don't shoot this enough, I think, to justify putting that kind of change down on a trigger for it. So there's the trigger for that one. Let's do a pull on the P320. Still clear. So just little bit of creep. You could see that just before the break. See the reset. Reset also not the smoothest, but creep, break. I don't know. I think the break is still much better and predictable on this, and it feels more comfortable to shoot, even with the slide being a bit higher, so you might have a bit more muzzle flip. It's really not bad. This is a much more comfortable and natural shooting gun for me. They both do have the ambidextrous slide catch release, and they both have a decently placed mag release. Again, you know, I'm not trying to shit on the Glock too much, but I do like the mag release on the Sig. It is pronounced a little bit. As you can see, this is pretty flush to the frame there. Taking them down, both super easy to take them down. Glock standard stuff, you know, push down on the 2 tabs, pull trigger, comes off. This one, actually I haven't taken this down in a while. I'll cock the slide all the way back. This pin rotates all the way, and then cock it back, comes off. So, and this one you do have the fire control unit, which is another cool thing about these SIGs. One thing you need to be careful of that the Glock doesn't have that issue is this spring guide needs to be put in a very specific way. See how it's kind of like oval shaped? It needs to be put in this way. If you put it in kind of flat with the oval going this way, yeah, it's not going to work. And you're going to be like, what the hell? Why is my gun not going together? That's why. So, lock it back. There you go. You know, it's a preference thing. Get a hold of both of them if you haven't already shot both of them. Shoot one if you can, test shoot it. They're pretty similar in all the technical aspects, but the feel is completely different. The trigger, the grip feel, and maybe having a light on here does help a little bit with the vertical recoil and everything. Even though it's 9mm, it really doesn't recoil that bad. This is my truck gun. This one stays in my center console. And I have yet to find a purpose for this one. It does look pretty though, doesn't it? I wouldn't mind putting a TAN or FTE TLR one on this thing. I do have one, but it is on my Beretta. So let's look at the holsters I have for it. This one's a Safariland, and it's got the single level of retention. It's not just friction. So this one is for the Glock. Fits in there pretty good. Really, that might sound like a lot, but it's really not. It's actually fitted pretty well with this screw right here and this one down here. It presses on how much pressure gets put up on the tab right down there in the trigger guard. It's pretty good. So when you go to pull for it, you know, you're already grabbing, you're going to push up with your middle finger, come out. So both guns have plenty of holster options. This one, We the People, I'm not repping any company. It's all right. This has got a huge, big old spot for a belt loop. Not the best, but these hooks do kind of make it nice, so you really won't get unsecure. But this is a friction fit. So, and I had this made specifically to accommodate TLR1. It's a pretty good fit. It's really not bad, and the pull is, it's gonna have to be intentional, but it's not like it's really holding it in there. So, and also got in this crazy funky ass looking green. Now let's take a look real quick on a couple of the ergonomics of it. Starting with the P320. Let's get a mag. This mag that it comes with. Pretty natural, easy feeling. Ooh, I'm trying to do this through the camera. Yeah. Not too bad. These will pop out. Let's try it upside down. You see it? It wants to pop it out. And that's pretty easy, natural for me. I don't have to adjust my grip in any way. Like, this is how I'm holding it right now. I need to eject. It's right there. And this, you know, doesn't have any crazy flared magwell. This is the standard stuff here. Very nice. Satisfying. Yeah. As you can tell, I'm favoring the Sig quite a bit, but I haven't had too much trigger time with the Glock. And it does look a little funky with that backstrap. I might change that out to the smaller one. That looks super big. But I've shot with this backstrap already, and it's not bad. But it does look good with that extended mag. So, in and out easy. Here's my standard grip. I need to take the mag out. Yeah, I have to adjust just barely a little bit forward. It probably wouldn't be like that if I didn't have this big old chunk of plastic on the back. But I'm here. Yeah, you can still hit it. And, you know, it's a Glock. You have so many different aftermarket options if you want to put a new extended mag release on there. Honestly, the slide catching release is just fine on these. You wouldn't even need to change that. I have no problem hitting that on either of these pistols. So, yeah, I don't know. I am very favored already towards the Sig, but I still went and bought this. You know, it's mine. And I do like shooting it. They both shoot pretty accurately. Again, I did like a back-to-back shooting these. Did shoot much better with this. I was able to hit a man-sized target, a steel target, pretty easily at 50 yards with both. So they're both very capable. It really just depends on what you train with. I would, like I said, give both of them a try and see which one you like. And if you can, get both. Why not? I love how this color looks, though. It's much better looking than the Sig, I think. The Glock is. But this thing's my little baby. My little truck gun, baby. Yes, sir. This TLR1's looking a little rough. But that's what I got for you for now. You can decide, you know, which one you would rather have. They've both been out for a while. You also have the M18 version of this. You know, that's the one that they wanted to issue out for the military. It's a bunch of oil. So the Marine Corps actually adopted the M18 version. M17 was the Army, and that's a bit longer slide and barrel for the M17. Either way, I think for the money, if I had to choose, if I didn't have either of these pistols, I would personally go with the Sig. Again, that's up to you, though. So let me know down in the comments, which one would you have? Do you already have one? What do you like? What do you not like? I have not had any issues with, the SIGs fire on their own. But I also haven't smacked the back of this thing with a live round in it either. So I haven't dropped it with a live round. So let me know. Which one would you rather choose? I like both. You can buy them both, free country. So thank you very much for watching. And stay tuned. I'll probably have some shooting videos for each of these. And I can let you see how these things run. Thanks for watching.